What's up and welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Eddie and I am still addicted to Marvel Snap, and it's time to look at another character set of variants and rank them from worst to best. With the TV show A Secret Invasion coming out this month on Disney+, I was requested in the comments to check out some of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters / characters that could be in that show. I know there is a Skrull in it. I don't really know much about the Secret Invasion, so I figured let's do Super-Skrull, and then after that we're gonna see Nick Fury and Agent 13. Just a note, we are not going to do Agent Coulson, Quinjet, Helicarrier, and some of the other S.H.I.E.L.D. characters because they don't have enough variants in the game yet for me to do it, because I always say a minimum of 6, and actually Super-Skrull only has 6, so he was like right on that limit of being able to be a part of this video. So that's what's coming up with the variants ranking. We have other video styles coming out too, because we're doing a small push for YouTube partners. So if you're watching this, I appreciate you. Really helps that you guys are helping me out try and hit that YouTube partner. We're getting really close, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe, because every single thing helps with the growth of the channel, and it means a lot to me. So enough talking, let's jump right into it. Here is Super-Skrull. Now I gotta admit, I already know a couple of his variants because I've seen him in other stuff before, like in the game. There aren't many that I like. I will be honest with you guys right now, but we're gonna actually I always do this. Super-Skrull is a 4 energy, 2 power card, and his ongoing is that he has the ongoing effects of all enemy cards. Super-Skrull is a weird one in my opinion. He came out to no real love, then he blew up during a small phase, and then he went back to being nothing, and then blew up again, and then went back to being nothing. It's very on and off with him. I think he's a great card. I really do. I think that his numbers are totally fine. I think 4-2 is a good number with the ability that he has. I don't know why he's like that, where sometimes he's like the top of the meta and then other times he's completely useless. I don't know what's causing it, but it is very interesting and fun to see it happen. So that is Super-Skrull. Now we're going to look at his variants. So as you guys can see, he has, oh god, the Pixel, Chibi, whatever this thing is, the baby one, Max Greek, and 3099. So he has 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 6 of them. We're going to look at each one and see what we think of each, and then we're gonna rank them as we always do. Make sure that while we're going through it, to let me know in the comments which one's your favorite, least favorite, all of that fun stuff. Also, is Super-Skrull in Secret Invasion? Because I know there is a Skrull, but I don't think it's Super-Skrull, right? I don't really know much about that stuff, so make sure to let me know. First one up is the Pixel one. It's awful. I don't like it. It's one of the bad ones. His face is hilariously bad. It's not even one of those so bad it's good, like Hellcow or MODOK. It's just bad in my opinion. I really don't like this one. At least there's something in the background. It's not just like a plain white or yellow or black background. There's something there, so at least there's that. But outside of that, the character's kind of boring. He has the Thing's arm, but nothing else. Like, they could have given him, like, every other character, even his base version, has like a firearm and then the Thing arm. They could have put something on this hand too. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. This one's worth 700 gold. Not worth it in my opinion. Next up is the Chibi one. I love this one. There you go. We found the one I like. The space in the background, the powers that you can see in both of his arms. This is kind of what I was saying before. He looks cute. I'm a huge Chibi fan, so obviously I'm gonna like this one. This is 700 gold though, and that is a fantastic price for a very clean art style in my opinion. It looks really good. It looks not anime, but very good. Also, there's an avatar for that one. Surprisingly, I did not expect that. I really like this one. I think this is so far my, well, I know so far it's my favorite compared to the Pixel one. Next up is this one by Adi Granov. Now look, I've talked about the fact that I've never been a fan of the realistic style, but when it comes to monsters, it doesn't bother me as much. And this is one of the ones where, I don't know, the face is better than some of the other realistic faces we've seen, but I don't love it. Again, what the hell is this? Like, there's just like a, it looks like just a like green circle in the middle, but like you probably can't see it, but from looking at it right now, it doesn't look perfect. It doesn't look like a perfect circle. It really bothers me. I don't know why there's a green circle there. The background's cool, but like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. For 1200 gold, this is not worth it in my opinion. Like, it's not for me. Next up, we got Max Greek. You guys know this. I'm a big fan of Max Greek's art style, and this one works for me because again, you kind of get to see what Super-Skrull is all about. The Human Torch firearm on the Thing, the stretch from Mr. Fantastic, and the invisible transparency here from Invisible Woman. You could see it in there. Again, though, he's kind of just standing there, so I wish he was doing anything else, but it is better than the last couple ones we've seen. I like that you can actually see that Super-Skrull can steal abilities based on what his character is over here. This one's a super rare worth 1200. I think it's better than the Adi Granov one, but it's kind of overpriced still, in my opinion. Next, we got the baby one. This one I really, really, really like, except the background. I don't like the background being just one color. I wish it was anything else happening back there, but I love it because there, now again, you can see the Spider-Man hand, the Iron Man leg, whatever this thing is, the Thing, the Wolverine. There's enough there to show you what Super-Skrull is all about. He looks really cool. I like the pose because he's not just standing there. Bit more, and for rare, which is 700, is a good price in my opinion for this variant. So this one, I definitely like it a lot more. And the last one is 30.99. Look, this one, in my opinion, does probably the best job of showing off all the different abilities that Super-Skrull can have. But I'm not a fan of that futuristic style, the mech style kind of thing, right? We have these bundles right now as well with like mech lizard, the hobgoblin, all those. I don't love those ones, and this is another one where it's like, it's great. Look, I'm gonna rank this one much higher, but it's not for me, and but I do like it more than any of the other ones because you can see the abilities. Yeah, sorry, I apologize. This video is a bit more negative, but I just don't think Super-Skrull has many great variants in my opinion. But now it's time for everyone's favorite part, which is for me to rank them. As always, while I do this, make sure to comment down below what your ranking is. I gotta be honest, this one's a very, very easy one. I'm not gonna spend too much time because there isn't much to say about Super-Skrull. He just doesn't have any great ones. Number 6, my least favorite is the Pixel one, which, by the way, cool little feature here. The Snap.fan website, I know it's super unrelated, but I like this website a lot, so I want to share this love. They actually created, you can actually create an account now, or not now, you've always been able to create an account, where you can keep track of your collection, but they also have a wish list. So you can actually wish list the variants that you want, which is really cool. So this is actually going to help me in the long run to keep track of all of the variants that I want for each character, which I'm going to start doing at the end of each of these, well, because I am logged in here. So my number 1 for each video, I'm going to add to my wish list so that I remember that's the one I want to get for that character. So first one up, actually last one up is the Pixel one. I already said everything. Not a fan. Nothing really special. Only a thing arm. Nothing else. The face is awful. Let's move on. Number 5 is Adi Granov. Now, look, I think I could see a lot of people liking this one more than me, but it just doesn't work for me. I'm not a huge fan of the realistic style. Same with Arrow. Same with every other character we looked at. Even Silk's realistic one was kind of low. I'm just not a big fan of these types of characters, so this one a bit lower. Also, what is this green circle? Why is it there? It really bothers me. It didn't need to be there. It's very weird. Number 4 is Max Streak. From here on, I'd say I like these ones. Max Streak, a really good art style. He's one of my favorite artists in the game, so I definitely have this one a bit higher. I wish his pose was a bit cooler. He was just doing anything else than just standing there. But again, you get to see all the different abilities from the Fantastic Four through Super-Skrull, so I do like that. My number 3 is this one, the 30.99. I can see myself flipping between the two. Look, personally, I think this one is better. I really do think I prefer Max Streak's one over the 30.99, but this one has more going on it. There's more on the background with the space and the spaceship here. I'm not a big fan of the suit, but everything else about him showing off all his different abilities, like the stretching here, the thing there, it does show off Super-Skrull a bit more, and it does do what I normally like, which is take a character and completely drastically change them to look like something else. So this one's doing that for me, which is doing it, which is more than what this one's doing, but it's still just, I'm not personally a fan of the 30.99. They're both the same prices, so again, I could totally see myself flipping between the two, but that's kind of how I feel. My number 2 is the baby one. I think this one's fantastic. A good price, cool card, love everything about the character. I wish the background had something more than just the green. I know, again, I talk about this. You guys are going to say, well, what about the gold and the inkified? I don't split my cards, so that's why the backgrounds are very important to me. But my number 1 is the Chibi one. I think this one has everything that I want. Shows off his abilities, cool pose, the stretch, the invisibility, the fire, everything's there. Has an exciting background, cool pose, and it looks really clean. He doesn't look too ugly, right? Like Super-Skrull's an ugly character, but he doesn't look too bad, and a good price at 700 gold for me. And that, everybody, is my ranking of Super-Skrull. A shorter video than usual, but as always, make sure to comment which one's your favorite, which one do you want, which one do you not want. Do you like Super-Skrull as a character? What do you think of Conquest? What are you enjoying in Snap right now? Let me know all of those fun things. Give this video a thumbs up because that helps a lot. Comment down below anything you want. And subscribe for more because we got 3 more videos coming out the rest of this week. We're going to do a Dex video. We're going to do an artist showcase, which we've done in the past, like Max Creek and all that. We've got 1 more artist at the end of this week. And then after that, we're going to continue our ranking of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Secret Invasion character, whatever. Nick Fury and Agent 13. Alrighty, have a good rest day. Take care. Bye-bye.